All right, today I'm tackling a very specific area. Not many people have this category, but I have a container room. So I use my guest room upstairs specifically for organizing containers. It is a little bit of a disaster right now. Every time I go on an organizing job, I'm a professional organizer. I bring one of these IKEA bags with the products that I think we're gonna need, and then I end up coming home and just leaving it like that. And there's more over on the other side. So I've tried to look on YouTube and Pinterest to try to find ideas for organizing containers, and I can never find it because it's very specific. So there might be a few of you out there who want to know how to do this. So this is going to be my project for today. I have coffee, I have my space heater. I think I'm ready. So let's see how this goes. So just to give a quick overview of the space that we're working with, this whole corner, I'm working on a sewing area right outside the door here, so I can't do that until the shelf is ready. But this is for storing containers. I got all these Sterilite drawers for free from a coworker, which I absolutely love. I'm not sure if there's a better way to organize those. The dresser is all cleared out. I cleared out all the bedding and put it in another closet, so I can use that for smaller containers. So hopefully that's going to be a big help. I'll obviously make the bed and use that for sorting. And then this bookshelf I got from a friend, and it was really good for organizing, and I think I can maximize the space much better. This is the main problem corner. This is where I drop everything off when I come from organizing jobs. And then I had this wardrobe that I'd gotten, and it wasn't strong enough for clothes, but it's been pretty great for containers, so I can use that a little bit better. And then this closet is so awkward. There's a lot of sides. There's a lot of inches on each side, so a lot gets lost in there. So I need to figure out a better way to organize that so I can actually see what's in there. But it's an overview of the room and everything we're dealing with. So let's see what we can do. So I just started by clearing off the bedding. I had guests last night, and I'm going to have more coming soon. So I just use this as a surface for now, and then I can wash everything and remake the bed later. But I wanted a clear surface. So I really like Clean With Me videos. If you want to watch this, I sped it up as much as I could. If you don't like this, then go ahead and just skip a couple minutes, and I'll get to some tips. But I wanted to highlight here the Scub. It's from IKEA, and they were slipping around on me. But you get 6 of these in a pack. I believe it's $5 or $6, and so they come out to about $1 a piece, and for organizing, especially within dressers, they are amazing. Also, these IKEA bags, I use them for everything. They are fantastic, but my tip is to definitely fold them nice. I always fold them like this. It's the way that they come, and then I keep them standing vertically in my pantry downstairs. So when you fold them that way, they stay nice for longer, and they're way easier to use. So just take the extra couple minutes and fold them nice. Just show them some love. They're pretty fantastic bags. So just to share my process as a professional organizer, everyone does things a little bit differently, but for example, this bag I had brought over to a client's house because we knew we would be doing drawers with her, and we weren't sure exactly what would fit in the space. I didn't get to take measurements on our consult. So what I like to do, especially with Dollar Tree products, since they're so inexpensive, if someone buys a package from me, I usually just throw in a couple Dollar Tree containers as part of the package. I don't charge them for that. If it's a more expensive piece, then I go ahead and invoice them. But this was a great example of I brought this bag with me to a lady's house, and we saw what fit and what didn't, and we used what we needed, and then I brought the rest home. So I just need to work on being better about putting those things away when I come back. But that's a little bit of my process as a professional organizer. Everyone's a little bit different, but that seems to work for me and my clients. So I'm about halfway through sorting, but I really wanted to show the importance of maximizing vertical space. So this shelf is really tall, and up here I have nice and tall containers, and it takes advantage of that. these acrylic containers are only taking up less than half of the space, so that's really wasted use of space. You really want to use things that stack much higher than that. So I've already cleared out the bottom, but I'm going to clear these out and probably sort them into drawers where you can see all of them at a glance. But this is just a really good lesson on maximizing vertical space. As you can see here, I have all of my shelf liners and shoe organizers taking the full length of the bookcase. That's good vertical space. This, not so much. That's a tip. All right, I've been organizing, sorting everything for about 20 or 30 minutes. I got a lot done. Anytime you do any room or space, you want to pull everything out and put like with like, so you see what you have of multiples and what you can get rid of before you purge. So far, this is the donation pile. I'm sure I'll have more as I go, but I wanted to share, not only am I addicted to containers, but specifically drawer organizers. I mean, they're so important for organizing, and a lot of these are Dollar Tree, and since you're never sure if they're going to have the same thing, I always stock up on them. These are 100% my favorite ones. They have grips on the bottom, grip in here, and they're really sturdy, and you get anywhere from 1 to 2 of those for $1. So every time I find those, I absolutely stock up on them, because there's a Made Smart brand that is very similar, but those are really expensive, so that's a great deal. But yes, this entire half of the bed is just drawer organizers, so I might have a bit of a problem. The goal is to organize those into that dresser that I cleared out. And then right down here is still super miscellaneous that I have to go through. All of those are just lids to containers that I used without the lids. Still have to sort that. These containers, I'm not sure if I'm hanging on to. There's only one of each one. And then the closet I haven't dealt with yet. I want to get everything else organized and see the best way to use that. Otherwise, these are stacks of containers that I'm definitely keeping. And these are all wires for lid organizers, stands for inside cabinets, under shelf baskets. I definitely use these and I'm keeping them. And I was fine with everything else that stayed on this bookshelf, so I'm not going to pull any of that out, but I pulled everything else out. So, yep, about 20 to 30 minutes in, and I'm really excited to sort my drawer organizers because those are my favorite thing. Again, this is clean with me, declutter with me style. If you don't like these types of things, go ahead and skip up to 8 minutes and 13 seconds, and then we'll move on with some tips. But if you're like me, this is so satisfying to watch, just putting everything away. But otherwise, go ahead to 8:13 and skip the rest of this. Okay, so the whole thing took about an hour. This stuff is going downstairs. This stuff is donation. That's trash. But everything, this floor is completely clear. All my stacked things are here. This is fun. I organize my hooks by hanging them on the bar here, so then I know where all the hooks are. And there's this like saran wrap holder, and that's on the back. And then anything that was single or less containers I put into these hanging. And I just got these at CVS actually, and I think they're only $8 a piece. They're like sweater and shoe hangers, and those have worked great for me. And then I have extra special types of hangers here. And then yeah, these are Dollar Tree containers that I absolutely swear by. I'm waiting for a shipment. I ordered 24 more of these because I use them all the time. Even if clients don't keep them, they're a great space holder while you're working through spaces, and then you can replace them with something higher quality or nicer looking later. And then I left these blue bins on the bottom. This is all labels. I have several different types of labels, so that's where I store those. And I left the blue bins, not because I like them, but I figured that's a great place to have kind of temporary miscellaneous storage as it comes up. And then this shelf I really ended up maximizing. So every inch is taken advantage of. I still even have some room on the bottom, but I use the vertical space much better than I was before. These drawers, I left the top one still for guests, but I got all of my tackle boxes in this drawer. And then down here, all the different type of acrylic organizers, so kind of makeup drawers and these divided ones. So those are in there. I still have plenty of Sterilite, the tall shelves here, and these the multi-purpose bins from the Container Store are one of my all-time favorite products, so I like to have a couple on hand to test out in clients' homes. And then the closet I didn't do too much with. It's just such an awkward space, but I know what's in here and I know how to find it, so it's working out fine. It doesn't look very nice, but I know where everything is, so it's just kind of something where that's the way it has to be. But yeah, I'm happy with this half of the room. And then we have Ellie here. At least she's not barking. She's just trying to sleep. And then the dresser, I tried to take a video. I'm not sure how well the angles worked out, but this is where I put in all the drawer organizers. So this one, I made it a really good height. It's right where I can reach it and see everything because, as I said earlier, these are my favorite containers. So what's important is you want to think about what's most visible and most accessible for you. That's where you want to keep the things that you use most. Whereas up here, I like these containers, but not as much, so it's not as important to be able to reach in and grab them. They're not my favorite. And I use these ones a good amount, so I put them at a good height. So yeah, I fit all of my drawer organizers into these dresser drawers, which really ended up using the space so much better than it was before. This one's miscellaneous. These are not matching sets, so I just put the similar ones together. And then I still have my whole wall of Sterilite drawers, and these are great for clients' homes, and I got them for free, and I just charge a couple dollars. These old yellowing ones I usually just use for clients for free because they don't look very nice, but the nicer gray ones, I just charge a couple bucks, clean them up, and they save a lot of money from not buying them from the store, so it kind of works out for everybody. But yes, I've been putting this off for months, and it feels really nice to have it done. And yes, it's ridiculous that I have a container room, but if you have a container collection, I hope I gave you some ideas for how you can organize your space. Bye, Ellie. All right, thank you so much for watching. Even if you don't have a container room per se, maybe you have some extra storage stuff that you have to store, or if you just love organizing, maybe you got to nerd out about all the products that I have, because I'm a little obsessed. I might make a video at some point of favorite products that I use with my clients most often. Almost everything is IKEA, Dollar Tree, or the Container Store. So I like doing everything as low budget as possible to work along with my clients. But yeah, I'm brand new to videos. If you like this, go ahead and like and subscribe and all of that. But hopefully I'll be bringing more organizing content. It is New Year's Day today. I don't know when I'll get this posted, but my New Year's resolution is to make more videos in 2019. Ellie is very excited about all of this. So yeah, hopefully I'll be seeing more of you. Thanks so much. Yes, I see you. I know.